Hello, Hivers. Welcome to Honeybee Stamping Hive, where creative buzz is always in the air. I am Tashana Lundy, your independent Stampin' Up Demonstrator in Florida, serving customers all over the United States. And today, we're going to be working with the Fitting Florets Designer Series paper, as well as the Frame Florets bundle, which includes the Frame Florets stamp set and dies. And as you can see, we're also going to be working with the Very Best Occasions stamp set, because we're going to be making a very cute card. But of course, before we get into that, we have to go over the buzzworthy business of the day. So we have a new paper pumpkin kit coming out for the month of December. You have until December 10th to subscribe to get this particular paper pumpkin kit that makes 16 standard gift card holders, 2 each of 8 different designs, and the kit is called Good Things Come in Small Packages. There's also a Good Things Cards and Envelopes add-on for $10, and this is the item number there. It is available now for purchase. Okay, so again, there's a link in the description box below to subscribe to this particular paper pumpkin kit that you have until December 10th to receive or subscribe for. Next up, we have our Fitting Florets collection or Frame Florets collection of products. We have the stamp set, the dies, the embellishments, which are the gold adhesive back swirls, the festive frame and festive stamp set, and the Fitting Florets designer series paper. Again, all of this is limited time while supplies last, except for this bundle here. This will be available in the upcoming January to June mini catalog. Next up, we have a sale. Our seasonal sales coming up on the 15th of November, and it's only 4 days, so it lasts until the 18th. And you can get up to 20% off of select products from the annual catalog. And if you go to my blog at honeybeestampinhive.com on the 15th, which is Tuesday, you will see where you can click a link to see all of the products that are going to be on sale. Okay. Lastly, we have our November host code. This is the code I would like for you to use whenever you're placing an order with me, unless your order is $150 or more. Do not use this host code, because you will qualify for Stampin' Rewards, and Stampin' Rewards equals free product from Stampin' Up, and we don't want you to miss out on any of that. So that is all of our buzzworthy business for today. Let's get into our project, because it is a good one. So I was inspired by Lisa Curcio. I had saved or pinned her project about a year ago, and I just was looking for some inspiration, and I stumbled upon it, and I seen it again. So we're going to be making that. We have a rich raspberry card base, 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. And what we're going to be doing with this, I need to get my paper trimmer. We're going to make some cuts. So we're going to open our card here. And what I'm going to do is align this side over here at 1 1/4. And we are going to put our cutting blade at 4 1/4 and cut down. Okay. And then we're going to do the same thing on this side. We're going to align it at 1 1/4 on this side. Let me see if I can do this way. I'll cut it at the bottom. So at 1 1/4, we're going to, again, line our blade up at 4 1/4, which is the score line that we made on our card, and cut down. Okay? That is all we need our trimmer for. Okay? So now we have our card base cut the way we need it, and we can start doing some things. So I also have some Blackberry Bliss. This is rich raspberry. Blackberry Bliss. This is 5 1/4 by 4, and this is for the inside of our card. And then I have some designer series paper here. This is cut at, what is this cut at? The designer series paper is 2 3/4 by 4. And I have a matting layer for that of fresh freesia that is 2 7/8 by 4 1/8. So we can go ahead and mat these together. Let me get my liquid glue. This is called a spanner card, I think Lisa calls it. I've seen them called a bridge card, but it's whatever. It's a fun fold. I'm trying to do more interesting, like put together cards instead of just decorating the card front. I want to do more fun folds. I used to love doing 3D projects, but then I found that I had a stamp room full of 3D projects because I wasn't giving them away because I liked them so much and I was keeping them, and I was like, okay, you know, enough is enough. So we're going to put this on the front of our card just like that. Okay, I don't know why I closed up the glue. So we're going to just take this, and I probably should not have done this yet, but it is what it is. I just thought about a step that I might have gone too fast, but that's okay. Okay, so what else do we have here? I have some basic white that I'm going to stamp on. Let's go ahead and stamp our image. I want to, because I need to color, and I'm going to be stamping in Blackberry Bliss, the image from the Fitting Florets. Stamp that right here in the middle. We're going to give that some time to dry. Nope, I need this still because we need to stamp our sentiment. And I have a smaller piece. This is just a scrap piece, so it doesn't matter because we're going to die cut this out. But this piece here is 7/8 by 2 5/8. And we're going to stamp the word celebrate on this one. I'm going to try to get it straight, stay in frame. And I am putting it more over to the left because we're going to be decorating and we need that space. Okay. Next up, we're going to do some coloring, so I need some scrap paper. So we have a piece of our designer series paper here. This measures, the designer series paper is 1 by 4, and we need 2 of these. This is 1, and I'm going to be coloring the berries on here with the dark fresh freesia Stampin' Blend. So I'm just going to color these really quickly. I love coloring, especially with these Stampin' Blends. So I did a lot of stuff ahead of time because this card has a lot of pieces and I didn't want this video to be too long. Okay, so that's all we needed to do with that. And we're going to take another piece of fresh freezer cardstock. This is 1 1/8 by 4 1/8, and we're going to adhere these together. So let me just do that real quick. I'm going to center that right in the middle of this panel here. And this is going to get glued onto the front of our card on one of the side panels here. Just like this. And I've gone ahead and did the other side. It had more berries, so I wanted to get that colored in already. And we're just going to adhere that down right here. Isn't this pretty? Okay, now for our inside, I went ahead and put these together. So I have 2 more panels, but these, the fresh freesia measures. So we're gonna take these. Oh my goodness, there it is. 1 1/8 by 4 is the fresh freesia. The DSP is 1 by 3 7/8. I know I had written that down and I couldn't find it. Oh goodness gracious. I always give myself more work. So we're going to glue this down right to the edge of this Blackberry Bliss that we have for our inside. All the way to the edge, top and bottom. And the sides. So there's no space showing on that. Then we're going to do the same with this one. Going to put that, make sure if you have a directional pattern that they both go the same direction. Okay. Put this on here, just like that. And then we have another piece of basic white. This is for the inside, and this is the 3 7/8 by 2 3/4. So we're going to stamp on this. What color did I want this in? That is going to be Fresh Freesia. Okay, my mind is going all over the place because I think I was supposed to stamp this in Evening Evergreen, and I forgot. Oh wills. So I'm going to try to get this straight. But you guys know me and straight. That is not straight. Let's see if we can do it straighter than that. Let's see what... I had it down this way too far. Okay. Oh my. I don't know which one is better. No, I guess this one is. It's going to be Cricut. That's it. Oh my. Okay. That is all the stamping. So let's go ahead and adhere this to the inside. I don't know. I don't like this. It's so crooked. Actually, I'm just going to cut another piece of paper because I can't handle it. That is too crooked. See what I need to do to get this straight. Maybe I need some grid paper. That might help me. So let's see. That's pretty straight. So let's see if I can do that again. You guys. That doesn't look straight. Oh, I did it! Okay, finally. So now we can adhere this down. Oh, goodness. That was a lot of work. And we're just going to center this right in here. Okay, and then we'll put this on the inside of our card. Make sure you open all of your flaps, and we're going to center this right in here, making sure that our white panel is underneath this middle portion of our card, because we don't want that showing when it's closed. Oh boy, my trimmer blades. Okay, so now I have another piece of Fresh Freesia that I'm going to layer this sentiment on, and that Fresh Freesia piece is 2 3/4 by 1. So let's go ahead and put this on. Okay. Then we have some, what is this called? Window sheet acetate. That is 1 1/4 by 5 1/2. I know you can't really see the acetate that well, but this is going to be our bridge. So we're going to glue it down to the back side of these two right here, just like that. Okay. And it is cut a little long, so I'm going to have to trim that. But we're going to use some Stampin' Seal Plus to adhere this down, and I'm just going to put 2, because I think that would be wide enough to hold it. If you go over, just fold it back on itself. I really want it down to the edge right there. Down on that edge. And we're just going to line this up from edge to edge, top to bottom. Well, not really top, but bottom. On both sides like that. And that stamping seal doesn't really look too bad back there. And then we're gonna trim this tiniest little piece off the edge here that's hanging over. There we go. Okay, so this is gonna get glued down underneath the window sheet. So we just have to make sure it stays under the window sheet. Okay, so let's go ahead and adhere this down. We're gonna have the tiniest bit of this pattern paper showing at the bottom. So we're just gonna put that down. And I'm not gonna press it, but quickly see to make sure it's underneath our window sheet there. I'm just gonna put it just like that. Maybe I'll just go ahead and put it all the way down to the bottom. That's what I'll do. Since it's, yeah, that's what we'll do, just like that. So now we can start coloring. Yay. That's the fun part. So let me get my scrap paper back out. And we are going to use some Stampin' Blend. So I have Fresh Freesia, Blackberry Bliss, Soft Succulent, and Evening Evergreen. So let me start with, let me see. I'm gonna do Soft Succulent on these bigger leaves here. Okay, and for the smaller leaves, we're going to do the Evening Evergreen. Okay, and for the Fresh Freesia, I'm going to color in the little whites of these berries. As well as the flowers. Okay, and then I'm going to take our rich raspberry, our Blackberry Bliss, and I'm just going to color in the centers of these flowers. And this is the dark, I think I use the dark on all of them, except, no, I use dark on all of them, so yeah. This dark Blackberry Bliss, though, looks like rich raspberry to me. And that's why I wanted to use it. Okay, and that is it for the coloring. So now we're going to get our Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine out, and we're going to die cut this. Okay, here's our mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, otherwise known as the Baby Boss. And we're going to just put our die onto our image. I want to make sure I get it lined up pretty good. Because I don't want to have done all this coloring only to cut it out and it's not right. I'm going to get me some washi tape just to try to hold this die in place while I run it through. Okay, here's our image. We'll put that to the side. That came out pretty good. So we're going to pop this up on some dimensionals. So let me get those out. And I want to use a few. I might as well put one more right there. Might as well. May as well. You guys know I love dimensional, so some will say this is overused, but I think it's just enough. Yeah, it's just enough. Okay, so I have all the backings off of that, and we're gonna just sit this right here towards the top in the middle. You can angle it and position it however you want. So that's done. It's looking cute. So then I told you I went ahead and did some things ahead of time. So I have some rich razzleberry, blackberry bliss, and some fresh freesia elements cut out using the dies, okay? And we are going to glue these on right about here, okay? Only thing you have to remember is you need to put the glue on this end and this here, not right here, because then your card won't open. Okay, so to cover up our mess, I have a ribbon, the In Color, what is this? The Soft Succulent Open Weave ribbon. I've gone ahead and tied it in a bow already. And I need to trim this tail because it's a lot longer than the other side. And we're just going to, let's see. We're gonna put this down like right here. I don't know what side I want to use. So let me get, I usually use tear and tape for my bows, but let me get a bigger glue dot. We're gonna just put a couple of them here. That's gonna help hold everything down as well as hold our bow. Right? Am I thinking right? Yeah, this is the back side. We're just gonna press that down right in there. And I probably can trim these tails a little bit shorter. So let's see about that. Okay, so now that we have everything on the front of our card, we can lift up our bridge. Isn't that cute? And then it's a double flap card because you have to open it twice. Cute, right? So I'm just gonna use my bone folder to make sure that this is burnished very well. Then we're gonna add some opal rounds, some of the 21 to 23 In Color opal rounds. And we have the fresh freesia here. So I want to use fresh freesia or the evening evergreen or soft succulent. Decisions. I think I'm gonna use soft succulent because we use the soft succulent ribbon. That's the only reason. Oh, no other rhyme or reason. Maybe we can use different colors so I can use some of the smaller fresh freesia. Like in here. Then we'll put one over here maybe. By its lonesome. I think that's cute. What do you guys think? Do you like it? I do. This is a fun card because it's unexpected how it's gonna open. Especially with the window sheet. Okay, and let me show you how this all started though. I wanted to make a red and gold card because I think red and gold is gorgeous for Christmas time. But I didn't think about my design before I started gluing everything down, and I do not like how this oval is underneath this bridge. But I love everything else on it. I used some red rhinestone. I embossed the image in gold and then colored it in with the Stampin' Blends. So this is real red and gold foil. Used the Fitting Florets dies. But yeah, so I didn't even finish the inside because I didn't like the way it looked. I'm going to see if I can tear this up and maybe do something else on the front. But yeah, so then I went to Night of Navy and Balmy Blue. And I like this one from the outside. It is so cute. And I used the iridescent rhinestones on the flowers. I embossed that in silver and cut them out. This is from these sentiments are from the Evergreen Elegance stamp set. But then when I open it, I put this here before I put these flowers on. And I don't like that now. Because I thought, oh, that'd be a cute little thing to open it up and have something at the bottom. I seen that on Lisa's. And I thought, oh, that would be cute. But then I had stamped something here and it was not good. I rocked the stamp, got lines around my image, so I had to cover it up. So then when I covered it up, now it's too much to me. But I mean, it's still a cute card. I don't know. I love the colors, but yeah. So, but this is our card for today, and I absolutely love this. Oh my goodness, wait. I want to put some Wink of Stella. Wink of Stella. That's what I wanted to do. Wink of Stella. My flowers. Really quickly. Wink of Stella. Because we want this to shine, sparkle. Okay, you guys, that's it. That's all. Don't forget to leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe. And as always, I would like to thank you for buzzing by the Hive today. Until next time, buzz you later. Bye.